If I could just live on bread, olive oil, and red wine, I would be the happiest person on the planet.
If danger had a face, it would look like this guy, Frank Grillo. One look at him, and you'd swear he could break bones with a glance. But behind that steel jaw and fighter's frame, a lifestyle that's keeping him ripped, ruthless, and ageless at 59.
I have been a fitness fanatic since I can remember.
He's 59, but his body says 30, and his energy, straight out of an action movie. Frank Grillo, best known as Crossbones in Captain America, Civil War, doesn't just play a tough guy, he is one. With a chiseled frame that rivals superheroes half his age, Grillo's real-life background as a fighter fuels the buzz around his insane fitness routine and what many are calling his ageless formula. When it comes to fitness, Frank Grillo doesn't believe in limits. It's all mental, he says. I hit my peak physique at 52. His advice to younger folks? Forget the age rules. Getting older doesn't mean slowing down. The only real rule? Keep going. Never quit.
This guy is 52 years old and he has 5% body fat.
Frank Grillo shocked the fitness world when he claimed to maintain just 5% body fat all year round. Sounds impossible, right? But it's real, and in this video, we're breaking down exactly how he does it. From his ultra-disciplined diet to his go-to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The 5 daily supplements he swears by. And the workout routine that keeps him looking like a walking action figure. You won't want to miss this. In a minute, I'll show you the exact routine Frank follows each week, plus the one recovery hack he swears by that keeps his joints pain-free and his muscles firing like he's still in his 30s. Frank's food habits and what he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Frank Grillo's ripped physique isn't the result of good genes or chance. It's the product of relentless discipline, starting with what's on his plate. Living by a paleo-inspired lifestyle, Frank loads up on nutrient-rich foods that fuel performance and recovery. His meals are centered around clean proteins and healthy fats. Think grass-fed meats, wild-caught fish, avocados, and nuts. Step into his kitchen, and you won't find anything artificial. From his salad dressings to the cream in his morning coffee, everything is organic and carefully chosen. And unlike most fitness fanatics, Frank doesn't obsess over calories or count every gram of protein. He's learned to trust his body, to eat with intention, not obsession. Frank puts it simply, I stick to a paleo-style diet. Wild-caught fish, organic chicken, no grains. Some people write it off as a trend, but for me, it works. He admits he once feared fat, thinking it was the enemy. That was a mistake, he says. We were misinformed. The truth is healthy fats are essential. Since making the switch, my cholesterol, blood pressure, and overall health have improved drastically. It wasn't an overnight fix. Frank says it took nearly 2.5 years to truly feel like himself again.
It's taken me about 2.5 years to get back to a place where I'm starting to feel normally.
Here's how he begins his day. Pre-workout.
I have my Bulletproof Coffee, which is some ghee and some collagen protein.
It's 5:30 a.m. While most of the world is still asleep, Frank Grillo is already setting the tone for the day. His ritual begins with a powerful cup of Bulletproof Coffee, blended with ghee and collagen protein. It's not just a drink, it's fuel. This stuff gets my engine running, Frank says with a smirk. No sugar crashes, just clean energy and focus. Breakfast. His breakfast comes after the gym. Post-sweat, he sits down to 4 scrambled eggs, his go-to for protein and muscle repair. On the side, a slice of whole grain toast adds complex carbs for steady energy. A colorful bowl of mixed fruits delivers natural sugars and antioxidants, while Greek yogurt rounds it all off with gut-friendly probiotics. I don't overthink it, Frank says. I just eat to recover, fuel up, and stay sharp. Mid-morning, snack. To avoid energy dips, he snacks on a handful of unsalted nuts, rich in healthy fats, and perfect for staying in that fat-burning zone. Alongside it, a no-nonsense protein shake. It's all about staying ready, he adds. You never know when the day's gonna throw a curveball. So I stay fueled and focused. Lunch.
I'll have an 8-ounce piece of fish or beef.
By midday, it's time to refuel, but Frank keeps it clean and simple. Lunch is a plate of lean protein, either grilled chicken or fresh fish, paired with a pile of steamed vegetables and a crisp salad tossed in olive oil. I don't need fancy, Frank says. Just real food that does the job. Protein for strength, greens for balance, and olive oil. That's my secret weapon. Afternoon, snack. When the day stretches on and hunger creeps in, he doesn't reach for junk. Instead, it's a quick protein bar or a shake to keep his muscles fed and energy steady. Look, I'm busy. If I don't plan ahead, I'll grab the wrong thing. So I keep it simple. Fast fuel, no crash. Dinner. Evenings bring a satisfying but clean close to the day. Frank loads up on a hearty portion of red meat. His protein of choice, served with crispy sweet potato fries, a medley of sautéed veggies, and a light salad. I eat early, he says. I hate going to bed feeling heavy. Dinner's my last recharge, but I keep it light enough to sleep like a baby. Supplements aren't magic, but they're strategic weapons when you use them like Frank does. In a minute, you'll see exactly which ones help him stay lean, energized, and strong at 59 inches. 5 supplements Frank takes daily. Frank Grillo doesn't chase shortcuts. He builds strength from the ground up. A firm believer in food as the foundation of health, Frank's paleo lifestyle gives him most of what he needs. But when it comes to fine-tuning performance and staying razor sharp, a few trusted supplements make the cut. And no, he's not juicing. I've never done freaking steroids, Frank says firmly. People can speculate all they want, but this body, it's built on discipline, not drugs. Here's what's really in his daily stack. 1. Pre-workout supplement. Before every intense gym session or punishing round in the boxing ring, Frank primes his body with a powerful pre-workout supplement. It's his edge for endurance, drive, and laser-sharp focus. If I'm going in, I'm going all the way. That pre-workout helps me hit the next gear, Frank revealed. 2. Turmeric. Heavy training takes a toll, especially on the joints. That's why Frank turns to turmeric, a natural anti-inflammatory that keeps soreness at bay and recovery on point. Recovery's just as important as the reps, he says. Turmeric keeps me moving day after day. 3. Vitamin D. Every morning, Frank takes 10,000 IU of vitamin D to support hormonal health, metabolism, and immune strength. It's his go-to for staying strong from the inside out. I've learned it's not just about muscle. It's about the whole system working right, he shared. 4. Whey protein powder. Post-workout, he refuels with high-quality whey protein to feed his muscles the amino acids they need to recover and grow. Whey protein keeps the gains real. Simple as that, he added. 5. TOQ10. For heart health, steady blood pressure, and sustained energy, Frank relies on CoQ10. It's his insurance policy for longevity and vitality. At 59, energy's everything. CoQ10 helps me stay in the fight all day long, Frank shared. Frank knew that training like he did at 30 would break his body at 59, so he rewrote the playbook. What he does now, it's crazy, but you'll want to steal this. Frank Grillo's workout routine. Frank Grillo's workout routine is as relentless as the man himself. Each day is dialed in with precision, no fluff, no shortcuts, just pure grind. Let's walk through how Frank trains to stay lean, powerful, and always ready for action. Monday, upper body power. The week kicks off at Fortune Gym in Hollywood, Frank's Iron Playground. Monday is all about building that action hero frame with a strict upper body routine, dumbbell bicep curls, lateral raises, bench presses, lat pull-downs, triceps kickbacks, military presses, weighted pull-ups, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps across the board. I don't go to the gym to mess around, Frank says. I go in, hit it hard, and get out. No excuses. Tuesday, cardio and martial arts. Tuesdays are about sharpening the edge. With a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Frank dedicates this day to martial arts and high-intensity cardio. He hits the rower, grinds out miles on the elliptical, then steps onto the mat for drills and sparring. Martial arts saved my life, he admits. Without it, I'd probably be dead or in jail. Wednesday, core. Workout midweek means core day, and Frank goes all in on abs, side plank, hip dips, hanging leg raises, crunches, bicycle kicks, planks, burpees, 3 brutal sets of each, pushing up to 20 reps. This isn't about aesthetics, Frank says. A strong core keeps you functional, balanced, and hard to break. Thursday, boxing. Thursdays are war days. Frank steps into the boxing ring, not just for fitness, but for clarity. He starts with 3 rounds of shadow boxing, mixing up the speed and rhythm, then goes hard on the heavy bag for a full 30 minutes. Boxing is my therapy, Frank says. I need to hit, and yeah, sometimes I need to be hit. Without this, I'd be in a dark place. For him, boxing isn't just a workout. It's a release, a reset, a way to burn through stress and stored energy like nothing else. Friday, leg day. Fridays are all about building a solid foundation. It's leg day, and Frank doesn't hold back. Squats, deadlifts, leg presses, curls, extensions, calf raises, 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps, each. Heavy, focused, brutal. You can't skip legs. He grins. That's where the real power comes from. Strength isn't just about your chest. It's from the ground up. Saturday and Sunday, rest and recovery. Weekends aren't about lying around. They're about active recovery. Frank uses Saturdays and Sundays to rest, but not to stop. He takes long walks, hikes through LA trails, and lets his body decompress while keeping the blood flowing. There's no excuse to be lazy, he says. Even on off days, I move. I love training more than I love acting. If I was 20 again, I might have gone full-time into boxing, but who knows? I probably would have messed up my life. He chuckles. Frank Grillo is living proof that peak fitness doesn't have to come at the cost of happiness. It can be part of it. What do you think of Frank's story? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories. And if this moved you, click on the next video showing on your screen now for more fitness motivation. Thanks for watching,